If you've ever exploded with anger and regretted it shortly afterwards, or felt yourself simmering with resentment for days, you'll know how harmful these feelings can be. Anger can wreak havoc on relationships and have a very destructive effect on your life. Recent medical research has shown it to be linked to an increased likelihood of heart disease, cancer, and a weakening of the immune system. Fortunately, there are many effective approaches that can be used to reduce anger. I'd like to share a 4-step approach for anger management. The first step is to learn how to stay in control and calm down in anger-provoking situations. Modern psychotherapy places great emphasis on techniques that help to reduce and release the frustration associated with anger. Breathing techniques can be very effective methods to calm the psyche and reduce stress levels. Writing your feelings down in the form of a letter, which will never be sent, or exercising can also be very helpful. The second step is to contemplate the situation. In the heat of the moment, we often become irrational, blowing things out of proportion. Once we feel calmer, we can look at the anger-provoking situation more objectively. By changing the way we think about the situation, we can change our emotional reaction. It can be valuable to ask ourselves if there are other, less hostile ways of viewing the situation, and to see it from the other person's perspective. We can also become more aware of our own motivations. We may become angry with a certain person, but really be angry with somebody else. For example, a person who is angry with their boss, but is afraid to express it, may come home and flare up with their spouse, as it's easier to redirect the anger than face the real problem head-on. Third, changing ourselves. We have more control over ourselves and our responses than those of others. We therefore need to consider if there's anything we can do to improve the situation or prevent it from reoccurring. This may be simple lifestyle changes, such as getting more sleep, eating better, or being more organized. On a deeper level, anger may be provoked when our feelings of vulnerability are triggered. We can improve these situations by taking responsibility to deal with our insecurities and areas of sensitivity. Fourth, communication. When a person feels angry, 2 responses are common: fight, exploding outwardly, and flight, retreating inwardly. Learning to communicate your feelings in an open, non-confrontational way is important at these times. There's a valuable approach used in conflict resolution called active listening. 2 people in conflict are encouraged to make statements that begin with I, focusing on what they feel, rather than making accusing statements that begin with you. For example, I felt bad when this happened, instead of you never do the right thing. The other person paraphrases the contents of a statement before replying, which enables the speaker to feel understood and validated. In this way, a calm environment is created where both sides can work to resolve their differences without anger flaring up.